afternoon to my YouTube friends. How you guys doing? So I wanted to come out today and I'm not doing any baskets, but I just had wanted to give you guys a message today that the Lord laid on my heart about pouring back into yourselves. We know that this year is getting ready to end in another couple of days. And we want to be able to start doing things for ourselves. Don't allow other people to stress you out. Don't allow other people to burden you down. I'm learning now, pour back into you. I'm going to use this illustration. You know how a cup is, you guys. This is a cup here. This cup is empty. If your cup is empty, you won't be able to fulfill what God has for you. So, yeah, this is the topic on today that I'm talking on with you guys today. I'll come back on in a little while with the baskets, but I just had wanted to come out and give you guys this word today, especially for us ladies. Is mainly towards us, geared towards us ladies, learning to pour back into yourself. Because if you don't pour back into yourself, you're not going to be good for other people. People will drain you, use you, do whatever that they can. The illustration is this cup is empty. If I don't fill this cup up, I'm going to be not filled. So we got to learn how to be able to not allow people to come in our lives and do that. The illustration is that's the cup here. This is water. We want to take something to water it. You know, if the cup is empty, it ain't got nothing in there. That's why you got to be able to keep filling it. And that's what I'm learning, you guys. Just, take care of yourself. I'm learning the same thing. We're coming into a new year. 2026 is coming in. Start making up your vision board. Start making up different things that you want to do for the new year. Because, like I say, life is too short for people to take advantage of you. Life is too short for you to allow people to walk over you. I'm learning the same thing myself. And that's, the words that God spoke to me today, too, of learning how to put yourself first. And what I'm learning, too, like I said, do a 15-minute reading of a book, do a 15-minute jogging, do 15 minutes of exercise. Go get yourself your nails done. Take yourself out to get your hair done. Do something for you. Learn that when this year is going out, let the old be the old. The Bible said old things have passed away, and he said, behold, all things become new. So we know that the year of 2026 is coming in. We want God to do a new work, because the Bible says, behold, I will do a new thing in you. If you're allowing people to stress you out, burden you down, you're not going to be effective of things that you need to do. And that's what I'm learning too, how to set boundaries with people, how to just, like I said, we're coming into this new year. Do the things that you have to do. Good afternoon, Felicia. Hey, sis. You're so right, girl. It's about to be 2026. And I said the same thing. I said, anything that's not serving me purpose, Lord, remove that thing so that I can be able to fulfill God's purpose for my life. Because we know that sometimes, people could be dead weight. People could come in your life bringing all sorts of chaos, confusion, and everything else. Your life is good, and they're bringing problems. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, you guys. Yeah, I'm just talking today. We know that 2026 is getting ready to come in. We know 2025 is leaving out. But the Lord had gave me a word today, pour back into yourself. We got to learn how to pour back into us. And I was just thinking the same thing. Pour back into you, no matter what it is. Pour back into you. I'll come back out later on with the baskets, but I got to just deliver this word today. Pour back into yourself. Do the things that you need to do. 2026 is coming up. Get you a vision board. I remember last year I was writing out like a little health journey and stuff like that, learning how to eat healthy. Get you a vision board. Write down the things that you want to do in life, because like I say, life is too short for people to play with you. Life is too short for you to just stay stagnant and things like that. Because a lot of times people are not moving forward in life, and what they'll try to do is they'll try to drag you down with them. Like it says, misery loves company. And like they say, birds of a feather flock together. So you want to be able to be around people that is moving into the right direction. You want to be around eagles. You see eagles. Eagles are one that are soaring. Eagles are one. Yep, thank you. Beautiful mess. You're welcome, Felicia. Yeah, God gave me this word, and I'm going to deliver it. But, yeah, eagles are ones that soar high. You don't want to be with pigeons that's down there just getting crumbs and doing all this sorts of dramatic stuff and all of that. You want to be around eagle-minded people, and that's what I'm praying in 2026. Lord, put me around eagle-minded people that's moving into another direction. You don't want to be around people that's always complaining, always got drama going on, always chaos. Every time you call them, they got some problem going on. Cast your cares upon God For the Lord said he careth for you. The Bible said I care for you. And I just thank God for that, he's able to keep us. I wanted to come out today and tell you guys, just be strong. We know that this year is getting ready to end. 2026 is coming in on this week, and we know that God want to do some great works in us, and we know that we want to be able to be attached to people that's going to, you know, be able to bless us. And that's what I'm thanking God for. I said, Lord, I'm thanking you for that, because you want to be with people that's going to pour into you. You don't want to be with people that's going to pull you down. Yep, and you're right, Felicia. Yep, preach for sure. Yeah, you don't want to be around people that's going to pull you down. That's why I say, Lord, if it's not serving me anything, a relationship, a friendship, you know, let it go, because you don't want to be dragging these people with you into your new season. God's trying to do a new work in you, and then the old things are trying to hang on to you. Like the Bible say, when an unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he goes in dry places. He said, I will return back to the place where I came. The enemy's trying to come back to destroy, but we know that the devil comes but to do three things: kill, steal, and destroy. God said, I come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. So we know that if God said that he come that we may have life and have more abundantly, God want to give us abundance. He want to give us great things in our lives. If you're praying for a job, ask God to bless you in the year of 2025. It didn't come for you, but if you're praying for that job in the year 2026, ask God to bless you. Ask God, Lord, to enlarge your territory. As J Bell said, enlarge my territory when he was going through things. We asking God to enlarge our territories. We asking God to, yeah. How do I be you? Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Let me see. Okay, we're not gonna have the negativity. Yeah, but like I said, don't allow people. You want some cereal? Eat. Okay, hey there. Hey, Sonya. Yeah, I was just coming in today. I was just coming in with the word that the Lord had gave me this morning of pouring back into ourselves. So, this year is getting ready to go out. I'll come back out later on with the baskets, but I just wanted to give a word that pour back into you. Whatever that it is that you've been praying and asking God to do, you know, ask God to bless you with those things. Whatever that it is, pour back into yourself. Yes, pour back into you. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I'm learning now for so many years. Hey, sus. Hey, Pooh. Pouring back. The Lord had gave me that message, pour back into you, because so many times we pour back into other people and we're not pouring back into ourselves. I'm learning now how to love on me, how to put me first. Anything that is not like the Lord, remove it out the way. Whatever that it is, relationship, friendships, whatever that is, you don't want to bring that in into your new season. We coming into a new season in another couple of days. So whatever that is old, the Bible said old things have passed away, and behold, all things become new. Yes, preach. I've been loving on me and blessing from flowing. Yes, yes, yep. And that's what I've been doing lately too. Learning to love on myself, because if not, we're not going to be good for other people. Sometimes people want to drop all their load on you, all their stresses and problems. On learning, take it to Jesus, because he's the only one that can heal you. And God gave me that word today. I'll come back out in a little while with the bass, but I wanted to come and say this word that he has given me of, like our pastor was telling us yesterday, stir up that gift that's in you. Whatever that God has given you, stir that thing up. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and cause you to go before great men and women of God. Oh, the cereal. Okay. I've been doing the same thing. Preach, girl. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. I'm learning now how to tell people no. I'm learning now how to put me first, because for so many years I've been putting everybody else first, and then I'm leaving myself out. And it's, it takes a toll on you. Just like I said, I used the illustration earlier on my other page. Yeah. Getting stronger. Yeah, getting stronger daily. This here. Yep, boom, yep. Like this cup is empty here. You can't pour into an empty cup. You got to take some type of water, put into there. You see, I'm putting the water into there. Sometimes people want to just take, and they ain't giving anything, and they're pulling on you. That's what I'm learning now. Lord, anything that's not serving me good, remove it out the way. I'm ready for my new thing. God, behold, he want to do a new work in us. He don't want us dragging around and laggy gagging and stuff like that. He wanted to do a new work in us. That's why, he gave me that word this morning. Hey, hold on, you guys. Oh. Hey, you slept, you slept long. Were you really sleeping this long? Huh? The hair gotta get done. I gotta do hair. Hold on, you guys. Sit here. You say you want cereal? Okay. Hold on, you guys. Coming. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm coming. I'm gonna do your hair in a minute. Huh? Hi. What's up, good? Hold on, you guys. I'm coming. iPad is fully charged. Hold on, you guys. I'm coming. I had to get Mel some cereal. Here. Okay. Yay. So you guys, I had to get Mel some cereal real quick. Yeah. Hey Rochelle. Hey Crystal. Yep. The song says, "Encourage yourself, speak over yourself in the Lord." Yes, yes. Yeah, I had to give. I had to excuse me. I had to give Melody. She just had got up from her nap, so she had wanted some cereal. But yeah, yeah, we gotta encourage ourselves. Yeah, the Bible said, yeah, David encouraged yourself, speak over yourself. Yep, and that's what I'm learning now. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, I'm just coming in with the message of pour into yourselves, because yeah, we know that a new year is getting ready to come in. We want those old things passed away, and we want something new in our lives. You know, even if you could just do up a vision board or something like that. Yes. Hey, how you doing? Hey, wrap it up, guys. Hey, Maria. Hey, sis. Yeah, I was just coming out with a word today of encourage yourself. You know, speak over yourself, because a lot of times we allow others to speak over our lives. We need to speak over ourselves and things like that. Don't allow people to use you as a trash can to dump their trash on you. The trash belongs in the garbage. And those that ain't treating you right, they belong in the garbage. Throw them right in the trash, because we ain't got time to bring in negativity in the new year. We know that a new year is coming up. We got to learn how to pour into it. You know, like I say, some days I'm in here, I'll either be journaling in here, or I'll take a 15-minute walk. I'll do some reading, 15-minute reading, do some exercise. Learn to pour into you. Yup, your cup. Yeah, the cup here, I was using the illustration. You got to pour something into there. If the cup is empty, you know that you got to pour something back into there. And we got to, pour into there. Don't allow people to just drain you of everything. And that's what I'm learning now. Yes, I just left Walmart. It's 70% off. I'm about to try this last Dollar Tree, looking for these cups and get these concepts started today. I know, yeah, I was starting on some of mine over here. I just had wanted to come out and say that word that God has given this morning about filling up your cup. Yeah, pouring your cup into your cup, because yeah, if you're not pouring into it, you're not going to be no good for nobody else. That's what I'm learning now, how to love on me, because for so many years I have poured into other people, and I have not got back that same thing. Let me see. Oh no, I haven't worked on anything yet. I just been getting things ready in here. So I got like some concepts that I've been just like preparing, like filling the baskets up with the shred and stuff like that. But I haven't worked on anything yet. I'm not doing any concepts yet. I just say wanted to come out and yeah, yeah, that's one of them there. I was just working on like just getting them ready. Let's get designing. Yep, I know that's right. Yep. Yeah, but yeah, we got to learn how to pour into we got to learn how to pour into ourselves. And that's what I wanted to come, and say to you guys, don't allow people to drain and do those things. I know I'll come out in a little bit with the designing, but I wanted to just come out and emphasize this, that we know that the old year is getting ready to pass, and we come into a new year. We want God to do great things in our lives. We don't want to be able to drag old stuff into the new year, and stuff like that. Just plan, even if you got a journal, because like this is my journal book here. So I sometimes take my little journal here, and if you don't want to express it to other people, get you a journal. Write down some things. I'm thinking about selling baskets. I do it for a hobby, for family. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you said you do it for a hobby? Yeah, I used to do mines for a hobby. Felicia, do it. Yeah, do it, Felicia. Yep. Yeah, and this is my my journaling book here that I have. This one is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 and 13. Yeah, do it, Felicia. Yeah, because when I first started out doing gift baskets, I started doing it too as a hobby. And then after that, God blessed me to turn it into a business. So I just started doing it as a hobby back in the days, bringing people gifts for birthday parties and family reunions and stuff like that. But then I turned it into, the Lord let me know, turn it into your little business. So that's what I did, turn it into a little business, and I do it part-time. I work part-time and I do this part-time. So yeah, Felicia, we're encouraging you to, yep, get it, yep. Elevation season. Yep, you right, sis. Yep, elevation. It's time to elevate. Yep. And those that want to elevate, come along with, come along. Yep. Just like eagles. Eagles, when you see eagles, I look up the word with an eagle, like a eagle is a bird, but it soars high. You want to be around people that's soaring, people that's moving in that same direction as you. If you always around people that's pigeons, pigeons is one that just pick up crumbs and all this other stuff. We don't want that. We want to be around people that's high-minded, people that's, well, not high-minded like that, but people that got a mind to want to do the right thing, heavenly thoughts. Put God in your business. Without him, we are, yes, you right. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Yeah, without God, we're nothing. Yeah. And that's what I say too, ego-minded people, be around people that's moving in the same direction, because two people can lift one another. The Bible say when one is falling, the other one can lift them up. How could two walk unless they agree? So two people have to be able to work together and things like that, and ask God to, for discernment of your friends and circles of people that you're around. Ask God, Lord, place me around people that's moving in the right direction so that you can be able to move. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you a journal, write down your thoughts and stuff in there. I do it a lot. I take it and I do it a lot. This is a newer journal here, but I got so many journals in here. If I don't want to call somebody on the phone, I put my journals, my thoughts right down in here. You're welcome, Felicia. You got this. Yeah, yep. Do what you have to do. Yeah. And yeah, this is a new one that I have. It says, for I know the plans. Jeremiah 29 and 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you. Hold on. Mel saying hi. She just woke up. Mel been asleep that time. Come on. Go get the brush. Mom, we got to do your hair. She'll take your shower. Yeah, use the restroom. Yeah. Yeah, she just took her nap. Melody just took her a little nap. She got to get up and get herself together. Yeah. Hey, Niecy Poo Poo. Say, hey, Niecy Poo. Mel say hi. Yeah, she just took a nap. She just got up from her nap. We're long sleeping over here. So I let her sleep because we don't have school this week. So, yep. Thank you. Hey, Mel. Yep. And this one here has different ones inside of here. It says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 and 11. Yeah, so Jeremiah 29 and 11. We encourage each other. That's what community. Yeah, yep. We encourage each other. Yep. And stay with one another. Yep. And, have accountable partners and stuff like that. When things are going wrong, hey, you have somebody. Where Mel? Oh, she's in here. Hey, Brother Brent. Yeah. She just recently woke up, took her little nap and sleeping long. I just let her sleep because we don't have school this week. So, yeah. God is God is good. Yes, he is all the time. Yeah, encouraging each other. Yeah, encouraging each other. Yeah, because that's what it's about. Learning from one another, helping one another, encouraging one another. The Bible said David encouraged himself. When he was going through, he took his own hand. Sometimes you got to take your own hand and encourage yourself. Sometimes I take myself out on dates, lonely, dates by myself. When Melly at school or something like that, or if I don't have to work or something, I do something for me. Take the me time. Get you some ice cream. You don't got to go out and buy no ice cream. Go to the store and buy you a pint of ice cream and enjoy a movie. Do something for yourself. It's not all about, all of that. Yes, speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. The Bible say, encourage yourself. You don't want to be out here not encouraging yourself. You want to be able to encourage yourself. The Bible always, states that when David was going through, he always encouraged himself. Or get you a journal, Brother Brent, you a man, but you can get a journal too. Get a journal and write down, if you don't want to tell people your business, write it down in the journal here. This one here is a new one I just got. I got this as a gift, but it says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 and 13. We can do all things through Christ. Yep. I write in my journal. Yeah, write in your journal. Yep. Write in your journal every day. Yeah, whatever that you want God to do for you. Even get you a vision board and stuff like that. We could do vision board on here. Maybe next week we can come out Y'all get your pens and paper. We get some big old papers inside of here, and we can write down our vision board and stuff. I know I got a few vision boards on here, and a lot of stuff that I prayed about and asked God for. I did a health vision board last year. I put them all down, wrote them down. It turned out really good. What's my motto? Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself more grace and pour water in your garden. Yup, you got to, sis. Yup. Do your model walk. Pat yourself on the back. I know that's right. Yup. Do your model walk. Pat yourself on the back. Yup. And keep pushing. No, get the brush. Get the brush in the gel. No, you'll hear it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Stop. 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 I'm going to bring you on in a minute. Hold on, you guys. Yeah. Come on. At least brush your hair. Shh. We're gonna go to Ollie's in a little bit. It's really wintry outside. Really wintry. It's okay. Stop. Stop. Come on. I got you. Don't go on it live like that. Just wait. Where's my yellow jam? Where's the yellow jam? Oh, right there. Here, you can sit here. Yeah, like that song said, speak over yourself, encourage yourself. Yep, David encouraged yourself. Yeah, get you a hold on, you guys. Those my aprons and all that in the back. Yeah, the good sleep. Yeah. Yeah, the good dream.
Mommy, no.
Okay,
No,
hold
I
on.
don't want to come on.
No, hold on. Okay, hold on. You want? Hold on.
No.
Pretty much cereal.
Do it like this now.
Yep, word to you.
Love you, Mimi. Love you, Titi.
Love you too.
Itchy, itch.
Huh?
Itchy, itch. Itchy, itch.
Yo, you got it? Yeah, we gotta learn. Yeah, sorry, you guys. Really, one the second bowl of cereal. It's okay. Felicia says, okay, Brother Britt says, my new place is coming. I know that's right. Claiming in existence. Yep. Write it down. The Bible say, Hezekiah say, make the vision plain. Yes, Lord. Yes. I write every day. Yes, let's do a vision. Yeah, let's do a vision board. Yeah. You could do a vision board. I got some here. Well, these are my older ones that I had from last year. But we could do a vision board on here. Like last year, I did these vision boards that we could do. Yeah, have a vision board. Gotta go get some more posters though. I'm writing it down now. I know that's right. Yeah, write it down. Write your vision down. Whatever that you want God to do. This is my old vision board. This is my healthy journey vision board that I did my vision board for 20. But that was an old one from back in 2022. But this was different ones that we have. Yep. Thank you, God, for being you all by. Yes. Yep. And all we got to do is just get like a plain poster board and write it down. That was some things that I had wanted to do for myself. That was back then. But this is an old one. But yeah, we're going to start up a new vision board. Write down the things that you want God to do in your life and things like that, Yeah, write them down. Make it plain. Now turn it down some because they can hear that in the back. Yeah, because they can hear that. Look at my comment above. Thank you, God, for... Okay, I'm writing it down now. I'm driving, sis. Oh, you driving? Oh, okay. That's the one. Yeah, but these here... Yeah, that was an old vision board, too. So, yeah, we can just do up a vision board. Everybody get y'all posters, and we can do a vision board up here. Write down the things you want God to do in your life and stuff like that. I got to get some more paper inside of here so I could be able to do it. But yeah, that'll be something good. Yep, God moving in my life, and I'm thankful for it. It's been patient and focused, and He's moving. Take a bow to your model walk. Yes. Yeah, take a bow to your model walk. Yep. And you got to encourage yourself. Yeah, you got to, encourage yourself because people are not going to encourage you. People are just going to try to tear you down or whatever. And if you're around people that is negative all the time, you're not going to be able to reach your destiny. Yep. You got to be able, yep, okay, I'm down. Yeah, yeah, we could do it. Yeah, we could do it on here. This was an old one here, but we can bring it in for 2026. Those that, got your journals, go to the Dollar Tree. If you ain't got a journal, write it down. A lot of times, too, if you can't talk to nobody, take it to Jesus. Write it down, get you a journal. This one is a brand new one here, so I got a couple of them in here. And sometimes just take a couple of minutes each day and write down what you want God to do in your life and stuff like that. And it will come to pass. Write down your goals, whatever that it is that you want God to do. I was in here the other day writing down my goals, writing down different things that you want God to do for you in 2026. We're coming into a new year. So we don't want to be carrying around dead weight and other people's stresses, other people's problems or burdens or whatever. The Bible said, cast your cares on Him, for He cares for you. God cares for us. God closed a lot of unwanted doors in my life this year. Lot child support. God, yeah, yep, you right, brother Brent. Yep, and that's something to be grateful for because yeah. So keep telling your testimony of what God is doing in your life. That's what He had brought you out of. Ask God for it. Yep, that's why I like your channel. It's not just about crafting. We talk about every and everything. Yes, I'm a testimony. Yes, yeah, you is a living testimony because that could be able to help another young man. Cause God could have you in that area there working with men. Showing them, hey, if I could do it, if I can pay off my child support, if I can do this and that, you could do the same. God could have a ministry for you to do that to help out other men. The devil always getting slip through. Yeah, yep, 26 years. I know that's right. Yeah, you can help somebody else. And you're right, Felicia. Yep. I don't just do crafting on here. We talk and stuff like that. Pray on here and different things. Diverse channel. Talk on different things because this stuff is serious. You'll have a credit score. Yeah, yep. And you have a good credit score. Yep. When you pay off your bills and different things like that. Yeah. And it's this. Yeah, it's what it's about. So that's what I'm just asking God. I know my ministry is with the women, of women that have been hurt and different things in their life. That's the ministry that God has given me to help women and things like that. Because since I've been through that, I can talk about that to other people because I've been through it. I can't talk something that I haven't been through. I've been through those things so I can be able to encourage and help other young women that been through the same thing I've been through. But somebody been through something worse than me. But I said, Lord, I thank you that God is with us, you know. You always encourage people. We did when we were at the church. Yeah, yeah. You always gotta encourage people. Yeah, encourage. Yup. Speak over people. You know. You always encourage people. Okay, I remember I used to get people baptized there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the church and everything. Yep. But I said, I just thank you, God, and sometimes, sometimes you outgrow places and stuff like that, and God move you on to something different and stuff, Some God ain't, it's not meant for us to stay in places long period of time. God have us there for seasons, and then He move us on to something else. Just like friendships, friendships come and go. You have friends for a long time. Some people come in your life to stay. Some people come in your life for a lesson. Some people come in your life that's going to be there forever. We know our kids going to be there always and our family. But other people who's coming in your life is for seasons. So people are on different, yeah, you outgrow people too. Yeah. Yes, I outgrow there. Yep. And that's what I said with myself too. And now I'm somewhere else where I'm growing and things like that. And God is blessing me and stuff like that. You got to go where you're where God could, bless you at. Not saying wasn't blessed there, but each level that it is. God had me there for some seasons. Now it's time for me to move on from there, and it's time to move on to somewhere else. God placed me at the church where I'm able to tell my testimonies. Yeah, yep. And Felicia said, "Yes, ma'am. I don't have friends by choice." Felicia says, "Yes, ma'am. I don't have friends by choice, but I've been through a lot in life. So I have learned." Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you learn too that sometimes even friendships, you outgrow friends and different things. Not saying that you don't like them anymore, but it's just that the level that you on, you're growing. Once you're growing, some people ain't gonna want to be around you no more because you're not doing the same thing that that you used to do. Whatever that you used to do, and you used to love, you're not doing that, so they don't want to be in your presence anymore. I agree. People and they pittiness and don't bless mess. Why keep throwing jabs when talking about God? Yeah, it is. Yeah, yep. Everybody is not your friend. Yeah, my parents always tells me, that everybody's not your friend, and that's what I had to learn too. Everybody's not your friend, but God will place somebody in your life to be there for you. We all stumble at times. Not to say I never stumble, because hey, the Bible said we all have sinned and come short of the glory. So I never think I'm better than nobody else. I know where God brought me from. That's why I'm able to tell
I never have a
others.
friend
Yeah.
ever my whole entire life betrayed me when I got a friend.
Mhm.
She always been my friend forever.
Mhm.
It was like
My parents always tell me that, yeah, everybody's not your friend. Yeah. And that's what we got to learn too. And we also got to learn too, stop allowing people to come to you and drain you of everything, and then you don't have nothing else. Because if you pouring into them and they ain't pouring nothing back into you, Mel said, yeah, Mel's telling her testimony too. Yeah. And if you pouring into other people and they're not pouring into you, it's like it's emptiness. So it's like you want to be able to give back. If you always giving, and the other person ain't giving nothing, that's a taker. And I said to myself, Lord, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of people taking. I want to be able for people to pour back into me, so we could be able to pour back into one another. If somebody's always pouring into you, and they're always taking, and you always giving, you're not gonna have nothing. You're gonna be burnt out. That's why we're learning now. Yeah, people take your kindness for weakness. Yeah, they take your kindness for weakness, play on it, and stuff like that. That's what I'm learning now. No, I don't got this. No, I don't got. Yeah, you got to learn how to tell people, because if not, people gonna feel like you are somebody, a doormat, and they're gonna walk all over you. I know I've been through those situations too. I allow people to take advantage of me, but I learned now how to step up for myself, how to speak for myself. God has given me a voice. Speak the voice that God has given you. Yeah, people need to stop using the flesh and confusing it with God. Real talk. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and they do that too. Yeah, people need to stop using the flesh. Yeah, using the flesh and doing different things, and that's what I'm learning now, how to not, you know, allow other people's problems to become my problems now. I'm learning now how to trust in Him. Yeah, that's right. Your top is so cute. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we got to learn. Yeah, we got to learn how to trust God. And that's what I'm learning now. I'm not carrying no one's weights for 2026. If you ain't bringing nothing to my table, you could remove yourself from my table, because I want somebody that's going to be able to pour into me. We could be able to pour into one another, not just me pouring all the time. A lot of times you just pour. Yeah, amen. Yep. The flesh, people need to stop using. Yeah, using the flesh. Yeah, but we need to know that God, God is there for us. He's there to protect us from, dangers, different things in life. I just thank God, for, what He's doing in my life, pushing me forward now, to move forward, not allowing me to feel like I'm not worthy when we know that we are worthy. God has made us. He said we beautifully and wonderfully made by Him. So we know that we beautifully and wonderfully made by God. We don't have to settle for mediocrity. We don't have to settle for, less. God want to bless us with the best, and things like that. And, just know that, pour into you this year. Pour into you. This year that's coming out in, pour into you. You people and okay, that's racist. Okay, we're not going there. And that's Cherokee. Yeah, that person is, yeah, yeah.
If you're gonna say stuff that is inappropriate, then get off the line.
Yeah, but yes, you always have on nice tops on. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come out. Yeah, pour into you, pour into you guys, pour into yourself the new year that's coming in. Take the time out for you. Even when the new year come in, go get yourself some ice cream. Do something for yourself. That's what I'm learning now too. Take yourself out. Yeah, most people in the church are the mess. They think what they do is godly. Smash hypocrite. Yeah, some are, but not all. Not all. But because like I said, I never said I was better than nobody else. I know, like the Bible say, that we all have sinned and come short. Like I say, we all stumble, but we don't have to stay there. The Bible say a just man falls 7 times, but able to get back up. Yeah, some church people, but not all church folks. Not all church people. Some people is because living that hypocritical life, saying one thing and then doing another. Like I say, my action speaks with what I live the life that I talk about. I don't get on here for clout. I don't get on here for, to be seen, but I'm getting on here because God has given me a word, pour back into you. Because if you don't, you're not going to be good for others. Yeah, most people in the church. Okay, we already read that. Okay, yeah, most people, not all, not all the people, but some of them. But yeah, because like I said, I know what I've been through. I know I've been through abusive relationship things in my life that could have took me out, but I thank God that God brought me out of it, and things like that, fornicating, being not married and stuff like that. God brought me out of those situations, so I know about it, but I'm not dwelling in those things now. God brought me out of that. He brought me out of that life of that, of laying up with a man that's not your husband and different things like that. Yep.
Mom. Well,
Or looking for love in the wrong places. Yes.
Mommy. Well, I cried my bestie because she hugs me.
Mhm.
He had like do this around me,
Uh-huh.
and he hugs me,
Mhm.
and it makes me smile.
Yeah.
And when she cries, I
Mhm.
hug her.
Yeah.
Worship
Yeah,
her.
I've been respecting your channel, been ignoring certain folks, and I saw that little jab at me when your friend spoke on child support being his testimony. Look, nobody is concerned of his life. God too good to me to worry about somebody who doesn't pay my bills. Oh, you and Brother Brent. Oh, Lord, y'all too. You and Brother Brent. Y'all just need to just amend. But I guess that's his own testimony. Okay, hi. I love your videos. Thank you. Yeah. But I guess that's the testimony that he talked on. But I know I'm talking on mines here with the child support thing that his situation, and that's what God leading him to speak on. I don't know. Like I say, I'm just on here talking on minds here. I know where God brought me from. He brought me from situations in my life of, things like that. Of, like I said, abusive relationships and, things that I've been through in my life and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, y'all y'all make amends, Pooh. You and Brother Brent, y'all make amends exactly. I spoke on it. Why laugh out loud? I've been ignoring okay. God too good. Okay, hi. Oh, Pooh was straight to the crowd. Okay, yeah, just make amends. I guess that's his testimony that he's saying, but of the child support thing. But I know mine's. I'm talking on, where God brought me from of mine's. I never thought I've never been better than nobody else. I never been that type myself. Like I said too, where God brought me from, those situations, abusive relationships, different things. How you doing, creative living? Hey, we just talking here of pouring back into yourself. Yeah. But we know that God is love. He loves us all, and even in spite of whatever that we're going through and things like that. But I've never been the type that, say one thing and then doing something else. When I was out there of the world, because God said we in the world, but be not of the world. But we know that God, He loves us all. He loves each and every one of us. No, sis, I will not. I'm not worried about it no more. I've been over it. How many months it's been God too good to me to focus on somebody like him. I know, sis, it is. I know. But yeah. I'm not worried about it no more. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know I've been a couple months with it. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing creative living. Hi, Rochelle, everybody. I know, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I know where I came from and stuff like that. I never looked down on no one. I was driving and saw that but had to speak on it. Oh, okay. Oh, when you seen them speak on the okay. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to, talk to you guys about like pouring back into yourselves, yeah, and things like that because yeah, if you don't pour back into you, you're not gonna be good for other people. That's what I'm learning now too, and stuff too. Being a Christian is not easy, and things like that. Not to say that, I don't have my problems and different things, but take my problems unto God. You know, I cast it upon Him. I don't take it to man. I take it to Him because I know that He's the only one that can heal my heart. He's the only one that can help me with it. Even when I, was in relationships and stuff like that, looking for love in all the wrong places and things like that, and thinking that these men love you. A lot of times they don't love you. They just love what they can get out of you and things like that. So that's why I'm learning now how to set boundaries, how to tell people no, how to be able to stand up for myself and say, no, I'm not going to tolerate this. Yep. Yeah, you got to know that, whatever that it is that God has for you, just know that God, He's working through you. He's working through you. How you doing, Creative Living? Yeah, we just was talking on pouring into one another. If we pour into, pouring back into ourselves, so when this new year come, pour back into you. If the things that you didn't do in 2025 that you want to accomplish this year, go back into it. If you want to get into the gym and get worked out, go and do it. Whatever that you're trying to do it for 2026 and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying, pouring back into yourself. Because like I said, if you have an empty cup, you can't pour back into no one and things like that and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to be able to, pour back into yourself. Like I said, I use the illustration. This is water in this cup here. And if you don't have no water in the cup, if your cup is empty, you need to go back and refill it again, just like a gas tank. If your tank is on E and you just driving, you know you're going to break down. You're going to break down soon because you ain't got no gas in your tank. So you got to put something in there. So that's what I'm saying today. Water, what God has given you, pour back into yourself. That's what I'm learning now. Like I said, get you a journal, get you a vision board, write down the things that you want to do and stuff like that, because we know that God is the only one that can save us, and that we all have fallen short of sin. We all have sinned and fallen short. That's why I say I never judge nobody. My channel is a non-judging channel. I don't, judge no one. I come on. I always have a positive attitude, positive word for people. I don't try to smash people or knock people down. I'm here to encourage and to lift up. That's why I'm saying that pour back into you and things like that, because it gets hard at times. But I said, Lord, I just thank you because we all, we all have sinned and come short, and we all, we're not there yet. Paul said we striving for perfection, so if we're not there yet, we know that we're going to make mistakes, even though we fall. Like the Bible says, a just man falls 7 times, but he's able to get back up. So no matter how you fallen, God can pick you back up. Even if you failed, even if you had sinned last night, God is with you, because we all have sinned, and we all have come short of God's glory. Yeah. We all have come short of it, of His glory. We know that God is with us. He's protecting us. Hold on, you guys. He's there protecting us. He's there protecting us. Let God protect us and things like that. And I just thank God for it. I just thank, the Lord for what He's doing in my life and how He brought me out of many, many things, many, many trials, many situations. But I thank God that I didn't dwell in that I didn't stay there and stuck in that. Because sometimes, the enemy want to keep us stuck in, those things of the past. The Bible says if anything is new, He said old things have passed away, all things become new. And stuff like that. Like I said, I learned to forgive. I learned to let it go, because these people ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. And that's what I learned within myself too. No one ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. Whatever situation, no one ain't got a right to judge, because we all have been there. We all have done something that was, not pleasing unto God, but God forgave us. He said He forgive us, 777 times. So we have to learn to forgive. And that's what I'm learning to forgive it and let it go. Because a lot of times, we keep holding it. We missing out on the blessings that God has for us. God want to bless us in a mighty way. I just, thank God for that. I wanted to come out today and talk about pouring back into yourself. If you don't have a journal, get you some type of journal. Write it down. If you don't want to, tell people out your business, write your business into your journal. You don't have to tell people it. That's what I'm learning now too. Stop calling people with your problems. Call God with it. He's the only one that can help you with it. I had to learn the same thing too. Putting my trust in Him. Yeah, get you a vision board. Write you out a vision board. Even if you don't do it on here with me, we're going to do it on next week. Get a vision board. This was my old vision board from back then. But a lot of things that I wrote on this vision board, I was able to accomplish. This was back in 2022, around that time when my son Jay passed. But yeah, just get you a poster, get you a vision board, cut you out some posters or whatever that you need to do. And, yeah. Yeah, this was back in 2022 that I wrote this one. But yeah, we can have a vision board party on here. And everybody bring their posters and bring your stickers or whatever that you can bring. We can, matter of fact, have it next week and stuff like that. I know I got to go to the store and get another poster. We can get you a magazine book if you got a magazine or whatever that you're going to use in yours, and write it out. Get you a little vision board, write it out. Know that God is with us. Get you a paper. If you got a poster or something like that. I got to go get some more. Just write you out a poster and see all the things here and all this stuff back in 2022 I accomplished on here. I'm sorry, I stepped away. Okay, I'll get a poster board. Yeah, get a poster board. Get you a magazine book. If you got a magazine book, I got some old magazines in here. Melody can do it with us too. And she can be on one side. Melody can get her a poster. We can get our posters up. And we could do this, bring the new year in and write down a vision board of 2026. This was of 2022. This is an old one here, but this is like an illustration of how it will look. And what I did, I just cut out in a magazine certain things here. And yeah, and I started working on that. And this was like a health one. So this was like, when they start eating more healthy. So this was like a more of a healthy journey. So if you want to do a healthy journey, you can. Whatever journey that you trying to get in, we can all do it together. Get your poster boards, get your magazines, get you some glue, the glue sticks. You can get that, like the little, the glue, you can get that, either use glue, get you a glue stick. Yeah, okay, looks good. Yeah, this is an old one that I had. And everything on here, back in 2022, I was able to accomplish and stuff like that. So yeah, this is stuff, because it was like a health journey I was going on. Want to eat healthy, eat more healthy foods, do positive things, and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, so we could do a vision board on here. If your vision board is a hair care journey or skin care journey, exercise journey, weight loss, whatever that you want to put on your journey in your vision board, put it down, for the new year. And like I said, get you a journal. Get you some type of journal. I want to get my business started. Yeah. And and write that down, Felicia. Yeah, that's the number one thing. You want to get that started, write down in your on your poster, on your vision board. When we do it on next week, we'll do it on next week. I'll come out which day. I know I gotta get the poster stuff, things like that, and get my little glue sticks. So me and Melody can be on one side. She can help out too, do her little vision board. We could do ours on here. That'd be something that we could come together with and do on here, do up a vision board, whatever that it is. This one here, like I said, was a healthcare one that I was doing. Doing a excuse me. Doing eating more healthy. It was a healthcare one, so I was doing more of a healthy journey. But whatever that you want God to do, yeah, ask God to help you with it. Ask God to, be in the midst, of your lives and things like that. Yeah. I know when I go back to the store, I'm going to get another poster board, and yeah, we can do it in here together. That'll be something great that we all can do. Yes, okay, I'm down. You down for it? Okay. Yeah, and whoever else on here that, you want to come on and join the vision board that we're doing for 2026 and stuff like that, and just, and whatever that you accomplish, check it off. And your goals, whatever that your goals is, like even today, this week is, like I said, we got a couple days left in this month. So we coming into 2026. I believe Thursday will be the new day. I would love it. Yeah. And then the journal, if you got your journal, go to the store, buy you a teacup. You can have some tea or whatever that you drink, tea, coffee, whatever that's your choice of drink. And, clear your tables off and just relax and just have a nice time. We can just come on and just have a nice time together, Yep. Yeah. And I want to do something with you guys on here. Some 3 breaths that we could do on here right now together. We could just breathe in and breathe out. Just breathe in and breathe out. You know, just breathe in, hold it, release it. Whatever that it is, release it. We're breathing in and blow it out. Breathe in, hold it, blow it out, and just release it. Release that worry and just shake yourself. Shake them worries off. You know, shake them off. You know, and to come on, just breathe and relax. Just, you know, just relax and stuff like that. That's what I'm learning too. I'm learning to relax. I'm learning to, you know, yeah. I'm learning to, you know, just take time out for myself. You know, pour back into you. Because if you don't pour back into yourself, you're not going to be good for anyone else. You're going to be empty and running on low, and you're going to be dragged down because everybody's pouring into you. Everybody want, you know, pulling on you, pulling you here, pulling you there. That's what I had to learn too. I had to stop and learn, you know, when people call me and stuff like that, I had to stop and learn how to not receive everything. Yep, amen. I did it with you. Yeah, do it. Yeah, we could do it again, you guys. Just whatever that it is that you're going through, who, if you want, sis, all of us, just take a breath. Just breathe in, breathe out. You know, just relax. Take some breathers. Just relax. Everybody, you know, just relax. Breathe in. Breathe in. Take it, breathing in, hold it in, and then release it. Breathe in. Breathe in, Mel. Come on. Now go get the brush. I can brush your hair. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Sometimes we just got to release that. You know, release whatever that it is, whatever tension that it is, release it. And that's, I'm just praying to God, you know, that, you know, yeah, that's what I'm learning. 2026, pour back into me. Pour back into me. That's what I'm learning. Lord, teach me how to pour back into myself, because for so many years, pouring into other people, you lose sight of yourself. You lose sight of things that you need God to do in your life. I just thank God for it. You know, I'm just asking God to, you know, come through and just make provision, make a way for us. Yep. Yes, yeah, and shake it off. Yes, shake it off. Shake that devil off. Shake off them problems. You look like you. Yes. I don't know who that is. Yeah, people just come in with negativity. I don't know who no Jin Yong is, or Jin Yong. That sounds like a Chinese name.
That's a Chinese name, mommy. Mommy, why did you not there?
Yeah, they said Jin Young. I look like Jin Young. Who is Jin? Yeah, people just come on with negativity. That's another thing too. I'm not even gonna give energy to these trolls in 2026. Just let them speak whatever. Block and speak. It block and delete. Block their behinds and delete. We ain't. Yeah, it's Jin Young. I don't know no Jin Young. I'm not no Chinese. But yeah. But yeah, we just asking God to do a new work, you know, in our lives and things like that. Yeah, like I say, take yourself out this week. Do something for you. People, yeah, people is crazy. Gene Young. I'm not no Chinese. I don't know even know who that is. But that's why I say too, not giving energy to the trolls in 2026 with the negative comments that they saying, because those people, they ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in, and they don't know nothing about you. They're on the other side of the screen, so they don't even know me. They never even came in contact with me. They just people on the screen, just negative. Jin Young. Yeah, you're right, Felicia. People is crazy. Just say it. Yeah, Jin. Yeah. It's just negative. It's just negative. People just, like I said before, they wasn't taught it. They wasn't born like that. They was taught that. You know, like I said, people was taught racism, different things that people was taught. You wasn't taught. You wasn't born a racist. You was taught that stuff. You know, and things like that. Yeah, whatever that you've been taught, that's what you've been taught. If you taught negativity, that's all you're gonna bring is negative. If you was taught positive, you're gonna bring positive. Whatever you've been taught, that's how it is. And that's why I say some of these trolls that get on here, that's all they know is just negativity, talking trash and different thing. They don't even know. Yeah, yeah. It's getting crazy out here. But I just thank God for it. Yep, he's on time, God. I just thank God. Yep. And that's what I said. I'm pouring into those that pour into me. Those that don't pour into me, I'm not pouring into them. I'm learning how to pour into myself this year. Yeah, you got to learn how to. Because people will drain you and you won't have no energy. You'll be out of it. So that's what I'm learning now. Pour back into you. And we only live once. We only one body. We only live once. So we got one life to live. And we want to live that life to the fullest. That's what I'm saying. I'm 46. I'm about to be 47 years old in a couple more months. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I want to be able to live my life and not allow somebody to tear my life down and stuff like that. You want to allow good things into your life. You want to be able to water good things into there. Positive energy, positive things. Sometimes you can go into a room and pick up negative energy. Yep, that's what I said. No negativity. I'm soaring with the eagles. You want to be able to soar high and stuff like that. You want to be able to soar. You don't want to be with the pigeons that's always looking for breadcrumbs, always looking for things and stuff like that. Dusty bums, we ain't got time for them. In 2026, no dusty bum zone. If you dusty, don't come my way. The dusty bum zone era is over with. Put them right back on the shelf and let them sit there. No dusty bum era for the 2026. No dusty bums. I don't want it in my life. Don't come in my direction. Yes, yeah, you're right, Janice. Yeah. We want good, positive vibes. That's what I'm saying. Praying for good, positive vibes. No dusty bums coming in and messing you up for the year and different things like that. Nope. If you're dusty, stay where you at. Return to your dust, or return back to the people that you like. Don't return here. No return. No dusty bums error. For those that single women, you don't want a dusty bum. Get you somebody that's going to be with you. Yeah. No dusty bum era. We don't want them. We don't want the scrubs. We don't want the dusty bums. If you ain't got nothing to bring, don't come in my era, because I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Send it back. Return to the sender. Yep. That's what we praying for too. Good things. Because God want to bless each and every one of us. He want to bless us with something. Yep. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Yeah, God want to bless us with something great in our lives. And he don't want us to carry around dead weight. That's saying, like you on a weight loss journey, for instance, and you trying to lose weight, but you steady keep feeding yourself with negativity, steady keep feeding yourself with the junk foods and different things, and you trying to lose weight. You got to be able to stay on that weight loss journey. Stay on what God has given you, whatever that it is, stay on that. Whatever, if it's a self-care journey, if it's an abstinence journey, if it's a hair care journey, whatever that it is that God is, pointing for you to do it. And stuff like that. Don't just keep feeding yourself those negative things. And that's what I said too. The dusty bum zone era is over with. No dusty bum zone. I don't want them. I don't want no scrub. I don't want no dusties. To return it back. You don't want that. You want to be able to have something great. You okay? Oh. Yeah. Okay, mommy gonna do your hair. No. Get the comb, get the brush. No. Yes, it look pretty. Mommy doing on live. Like you did mommy the other day. Now let mommy do yours. No. Yeah. Come on. No. Yeah, get the brush, get the comb. Yeah, we don't want that in our life. We want great things. Because it says, behold, I will do a new thing in you. We want God to do a new work in us, not bad. He wants us to do a new work in us and things like that. So I just thank God, for, the message of pour back into yourself. Don't allow others to dictate to you what you're going to do. Allow others, because for so many years, too, you allow people to try to, tell you what you can and cannot do and stuff. Just like I told you guys about the testimony, the time about the teacher that was telling me when I was writing and stuff like that, and she was trying to discourage me from writing my book. God blessed me to write 2 books. If I would have sat there and listened to her, I would have never been able to be an author right now, because I would have been sitting back listening to negativity. That's why I say don't allow other people insecurities or allow other people to dictate what you're going to be. God knew me when I was in my mother's womb. He knew what I was going to be. He knew I was going to write those books. He knew what I was going to be, but she was trying to trying to downplay what I was doing so that I wouldn't reach my destiny. And a lot of times too, don't allow these men to come in and try to dictate your life or try to put you down. Allow positive thoughts to come in, because people will try to come in and try to change you to something that they want you to be and things like that. And that's how I learned too. Stop being the people's pleaser. Everybody's not going to like you. You're not meant to be everybody's cup of tea. Everybody's not going to um, rock with you. Everybody's not going to be there for you. And that's what I'm learning now too, and stuff like that. I learned now, family, people that's not your family will support you more than your own family will. So we got to know that, just because you're blood doesn't mean that they're going to be there for you either. And that's what I'm learning too now, how to, I've been out on my own since I've been 17 years old, out on my own as a single mom, raising my kids, doing the things that I got to do. Not to say I haven't stumbled or fell, yeah, but I was able to get back up, but I didn't stay in those situations. I allowed God to cleanse me, I allowed God to heal me. But I said to myself, I don't want to keep pleasing people. That's what I had to get out of, that people pleasing mode. Because when you're trying to please everybody, somebody ain't going to be happy of what you do. I'm not in to please everybody. I know that I'm not going to be able to please everybody. I know I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea and stuff like that. That's okay. But long as I know that I'm somebody's cup of tea. I may not be your cup of tea, but I'm going to be somebody's cup of tea. I don't want to be everybody's cup of tea. Big facts. I was gonna at 14. Yeah, we was out on my own since 17 years old, that I've been out on my own. You said big facts. I was, yeah, yeah, out on my own since I've been 17 years old. So I know about different things in life, and I know about, dating men and stuff like that, and looking for love in all the wrong places, and different things, thinking that a man will love me, and all they wanted was one thing and one thing only. And that's why I learned now that I'm worth more than laying me down. I'm worth more than a man just saying, oh baby, I love you, and no actions behind it. I'm worth more than just laying down and having babies. That's why I stopped after Melanie, my last little one here. I'm not, no, God made me for more than that. God made me to be a beautiful woman. He made me wonderfully and beautifully made. He made us to be somebody special. He wants us to be somebody special. He don't want us to be somebody's doormat or somebody's sexual object when they need you and things. No, I had learned that. I'm learning now how to put me first. For so many years, putting, scrubs, dusty bums first that couldn't do nothing for you. They couldn't even do for themselves, and they trying to take advantage of you too. But I'm learning now how to stand up for myself, how to love myself, how to feel confident about myself. Because if you feel confidence about you, other people will. People will treat you the way you want to be treated and how you want to be treated. Yep, me too. I'm 54 now. Know your worth. Yeah, and that's what I had to learn. Know my worth, that you're worth more than just having babies. You're worth more than a man just laying you down and stuff like that. You're worth more than those things. You're worth more than just, mediocrity or people just treating you any type of way. Know your worth. And that's what I'm learning now. Yeah, know your worth. Like I said, that's what I'm saying now. Pour into you. That's part of knowing your worth, is pouring back into yourself. And it's not being selfish. If you want to take yourself out on a selfie date or a me time date or something, do something for you. Because like I say, we live once. And like I said, a lot of these people, they don't care about you. They just coming in your life to pull and take from you whatever that they can get out of you. And yeah, just like jobs, they'll replace you quick. These relationships, these men will replace you quick with someone else. So you got to learn how to know your worth. Know that you are loved. Know that you're beautiful. That's why I look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful. I am somebody. I looked at myself today. I said, the new Rochelle, because I am a new Rochelle now. I'm a new creation in Christ Jesus. God has made me a new person. Old things have passed away, and behold, all things become new. That's why I'm able to mentor to young women and help women, because I've been through that. I've been through hurt. I've been through abuse. I used to do a ministry at church where I used to talk to women and minister to them about, abuse and different things like that, because I've been there. So I could be able to help other women, but I don't look like what I've been through. I've been through those things. I don't look like what I came out of. It could have took me out of here. And some women don't make it out of these situations. Some women don't make it out of being abused by a man. Some women don't make it out of different things. But I said, Lord, I thank you that you kept me. I could have been dead and gone because of these situations at the hands of an abuser. But God brought me out of that because he knew that I had a purpose. He knew that I had a purpose, and he knew he had a plan for my life to be able to bless other people. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this talk. Yeah, you're welcome, sis. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, get the brush. I'm gonna do your hair. Yeah. Yeah, he knew. Yeah, he knew. Yeah, he knew what I've been through and stuff like that. That's why I said I'm not telling nobody something I ain't been through. My thing is, if you never been through nothing, you can't tell nobody else something. You got to go through something. I've been through that. I know how it feels to be let down. I know how it feels to be rejected. I know how it feels to be abused or sexually abused or different things in life. I know those things. That's why I said I'm here to help other women, that you could come out of those things, that you could be able to know that God is there for you. You know, God will protect you and heal you through those things and stuff like that. If I would have stayed in those situations, those things would have took me out of here. But God had a purpose. He had a plan for my life. And that's why I thank God that I walked into my purpose. Amen. I've been abused too, and it's hard, but God is so. Yeah, been abused. Yeah, been abused, mistaken advantage of, mistreated, and different things. But I said, Lord, I just thank you that I don't look like what I came out of, because those things could affect you. Like they said, physical scars can heal, but when people playing with your mind and your mental and stuff, that stuff take long years and residue of long years to recover from that. And I thank God that I was able to recover from them things, because when I got out of it, it was hard for me to love. It was hard for me to have a man in my space, because I was always having my wall up, because I'm thinking that, hey, this man may do the same thing that that guy did and stuff like that. But I'm learning now, and wake up in trauma, having, dreams about it and different things, waking up with nightmares about it and stuff like that, thinking that that person gonna come back and try to do something to me and different things. So yeah, so I've been there. I've been there. I've been there in my life. So I just thank God that He brought me out of that situation. And like I said, when I saw that person a while back, and so I was able to forgive and stuff like that. I will never go back, but I was able to forgive. But I had resentment for a long time, but I had to come to the conclusion that I had to let that go. I had to forgive, because if I didn't forgive, God ain't gonna forgive me for the things that I have done. So I said, Lord, I had to forgive it and let it go. And that's what I did. I forgave and let go. And when I saw that person, what he done to me, it still, it didn't hurt like it used to hurt before. That's how you know that you heal, when you can see that person and it's not hurting anymore. Me too. Yes, ma'am. I've been there too. Yeah. And it's a hurtful feeling and stuff. So many people go through hurt. So many people go through pains and stuff. And like I say, you never know what somebody going through. Just because people smiling, they could still be going through hurt. Sometimes I will be smiling and you never know I will be hurting, because I don't let people see that side of me. Not saying that it's like fake or nothing, but no, it's just that people would never know that I was going through that, because it didn't really show on me what I was going through. Could cover it up. But I just thank God that now I could release that off. I could let that mask off and show who I really am. That I am somebody, that I'm wonderfully and beautifully made by God, and that we don't have to settle for less. We don't have to settle for that. God got great plans for our lives. God got great things in store for each and every one of us. We just got to tap into what God has for us. If God said He's going to do it, it may not have came yet, but it's coming. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Felicia, yeah. Yeah, we all go through something. The Bible said our trials come to make us strong, not to make us weak. How you doing, Shorty Ray Ray? Hey. Yeah, we're just talking on pouring into yourself. Pour back into you. Because if you don't, you're not going to be good. You are pretty. Thank you. Yeah, if you don't pour back into yourself, you're not going to be good for other people. That's what I'm learning now, how to love on me. I'm learning now how to take care of me. Because at one time, when you've been in situations where men try to break your self-esteem and try to belittle you and different things, you don't feel confident about yourself. But you got to know who you are in Christ Jesus. Have a blessed day. Thank you. You too. Yeah, pour back into you. Pour back into yourself. Know that you are wonderfully and beautifully made by God. That's why I had to learn for years how to, know. Who would never know that, at one time I had went through situations where I was homeless and everything, didn't have anything, but God restored back everything. I didn't look like what I was going through. You would never even know I was homeless, because I never walked and let people knew that and stuff like that. But God blessed me, to get back up on my feet. He blessed me to get back the things that I needed and things like that. Yeah, so you never know what people are going through. That's why I say you never know people's situation, what they've been through in life and stuff like that. And not having no one to help you and different things like that. Staying in hotels and stuff like that. I had to pay my bills and things like that. I had to stay in a hotel and different things like that. You never knew. But all that I lost, I look back now, God done blessed me with even more. He blessed me with even more and more. And even when I was going through, people didn't even know I was still working a regular job and everything. People didn't know that when I left and things like that and stuff like that. But God blessed me to get back up on my feet, and I thank God for that. Every day I thank God for it, because I could have, when I look back over my life and see where He brought me from, He brought me from a mighty way, a mighty long way, and stuff like that. And things like that. Had to place things on hold until I got myself back together and things like that and stuff like that. Getting out of that abusive and domestic violence situation and stuff. God brought me out of that. But when I got out of it, God blessed me back with double and things like that. Yeah, because some of these men come in your life not to help you. They come in your life to try to drag you down, to try to bring you down. But I made up in my mind. I said, oh no, I left everything behind and started all over again. Started all over. So I thank God, blessed me, got back on my feet, got me a better place, got back doing my baskets, got back doing my business, got back doing everything that I had lost. God blessed me to get everything back again. So I just thank God for that. So we just got to be thankful over the few things. The Bible said we be faithful over a few. God will bless us with many. I'll tell my testimony. I'll tell it every single day. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah. No, you shut up and watch your mouth. You get off of my channel. You shut up.
Don't ever disrespect my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, a person told me to shut up. You shut up. That's so rude. But I just think, yeah.
Say that to my beautiful, elegant mom. She's gorgeous. She is.
Yeah. That was a troll, but we go toe to toe. But yeah, been there, done that. Been there, done that. So know that God loves you. And excuse me, y'all, for saying shut up to that person, but that's a troll anyways talking. Because like I said, if you never walked through somebody's shoes, you can't tell nobody nothing. I could tell people about different situations because I've been there. I'm not saying I'm bigger and better than nobody, no. But I know what it is. I know what it cost me. I know what it is, and different things that, like I say, a lot of these men come in your life, they can bring you down if you allow them to, if you let them to. That's one thing. Even when I was going through situations, and those situations, you never knew, even me getting abused, because I didn't look like what I was going through, because I would always fix myself up, dress myself up. I didn't allow that belittling to put me down. Back in the days and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't allow that to put me in that situation, and stuff like that. I just thank God for it. I just said, Lord, I thank you. I release it out, and that's what we need to do. Release out that trouble. Release out those problems. Release out that pain, because God is going to heal you from it. When you talk about it, that's how you getting healed from it. Some people may look, oh, this or that. She's saying this, she's saying that. I'm telling my testimony of where I came from. Because when I look back over my life and see where that man brought me from God, where God brought me from, I said, Lord, I thank you. I never been on drugs. I never been on alcohol. My thing was to just meeting low lives, meeting dusty bums, meeting low life men that couldn't do nothing for me, that just took me for granted. Yep. I said, feeling depressed today. How you doing, Carmelo? Yeah, we just pray that you feel much better. Yeah, we're just talking, pour back into yourself. We're just talking about that today. Get you a journal. If you got you a journal, get you something to write in. That's what I'm doing here. Get you a journal, write in a journal, write down the things that you want to do. We know that 2025 is going out. We're coming into 2026. Let God use you, and things like that. But yeah. Yeah, that's my testimony. Not telling my business, but that's my testimony, because you never know, somebody else can hear that. Pour back into you. Don't allow people to just keep on doing you any type of way. That's what I'm learning now too. Pour back into yourself. Carmelo, pour back into you today. That's the message that we were talking on in here. Pour back. Thank you. Pour back into you. Take the time out for you. That's what I'm learning to do. Take yourself out. Do things for you. I know sometimes it gets down, it gets depressing and things, but trust the process. God is with each and every one of us. And I said, Lord, I just thank you for that. Get you a journal, take you a 15-minute walk, do you a 15-minute reading of a book, a journaling. I had another channel on that I used to talk on motivation and stuff. I'm going to get back on here too, and just keep encouraging each and every, not just myself, but to you guys too. Encourage. Get out there. Encourage yourself. David encouraged himself. He spoke over himself. I know it's just a basket channel, but this is the diverse channel. My channel is a diverse channel. My channel is a channel that I do baskets on here, but I also motivate. I also talk experience, even though I'm still young too, but I've been through some things in my life that I could be able to talk to other young women and help them. You know, that you don't have to feel depressed. You don't have to feel like you're alone and stuff like that. You know, sometimes we feel like we're alone. You know, some days I feel like I'm alone, but I know that I'm not alone because I know that I got that man up above, which is Jesus Christ, that's protecting me and keeping me and things like that. But love on yourself, Carmelo. Take yourself out. Do something for yourself today. You know, next week we're going to be doing a vision board. So if you would like to join the vision board party, I'm going to be having a vision board party. I probably do it on a Friday night where guys can come on and bring your posters. I got one of my vision boards here. We're going to have Melody, my daughter here. She'll be helping. We're going to buy some glue sticks. And we're going to be able to get in here and cut out your magazines, whatever that you want God to do in your life in 2026. Yeah. This here is a old one that I had from 2022, but this was a health journey that I was going on, eating more healthy, taking care of my, dieting and stuff like that. And yeah, and I've been working on that. So that's something that had came to pass, and that was my vision board back then. And if you got an old magazine, cut you out some pictures in a magazine book, and we could do it on there. Do up a vision board. Yes, come on, Jesus is King. Hey, think. Okay, come on, Jesus, King of King, and he'll do deliverance, prophecy, miracles. But what we really need is truth in our heart, cause when we have truth, it'll overcome what you're going through. Yeah, you're right, Jose. Yep, you're right, and that's what I was saying. Yeah, we overcome by our testimonies. The message today was pour back into you. That's the message today. Pour back into yourself, because so many times we pour back into other people and we're not pouring back into ourselves. So that was my message for today of pour back into yourself. Don't allow people to take everything that you have. Yeah. How are you? Yeah, we get snacks. Yeah, pour back into you. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm talking on pour. Yeah, we're going tomorrow because it's windy outside today. Yeah, pour back into yourself. Okay, yeah. Come on, get the brush and get the comb. Mommy can do your hair on here. And I make you look pretty, like mommy. Yeah, pour back into you. Don't allow other people to just, like I said before, use you as a garbage can. A lot of times people do use people as garbage cans, dumping all their trash and different things on them. Don't allow people to do that to you. Allow yourself to grow. And that's what I'm learning now too. Get you a journal, like I was saying. Those that want to join in with us on next week, I believe it will be on a Friday. And I'll let you guys know it'll have to be after I get off of work or so in the evening time. We could do up a vision board. So if you guys are willing to know how to do a vision board here, this is an old one that I had back in 2022. But that's where we're gonna start the new year. Start the new year off positive. We could do it this. Matter of fact, we could do it this Friday. We don't have to wait. We could do it this Friday because I gotta go to the store and get the poster board. We'll do it this Friday. We'll come on. I think I'll make it for like 5 or 6 p.m. It'd be a live on here, and we could come on and do a vision board together. So this Friday, you guys, get your posters, get your stickers, whatever that you want to bring for your vision boards. Bring them out. Get you some glue sticks. I'm gonna get some if you got a the glue gun here. If you got the glue sticks, bring one, and you can do it like that. Or if you got the little regular Elmer's glue, Elmer's glue, you can bring that in too. The glue there, you can bring that one in and stuff like that. So yeah, dream big. And this was my vision board here. So we'll do it this Friday, you guys. So between 5 and 6 o'clock, I'm gonna come on live. We're gonna have our posters. We're gonna have our markers, whatever that you want to bring. If you got old magazines at home, bring those on. We're gonna have a really good time on here. Hold on, you guys.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I just had to do it. Yeah. So yeah, you guys. So I was talking today on pour into me. Pour it back into yourself, not into me, but pour into yourself. This message today that we were talking on is just saying pour back into you, because like I said, if you don't pour back into yourself, hold on, you guys. You're not gonna be good for others. So we're gonna do it this Friday from between 5 and 6 o'clock. You guys, like I said, get everything ready that you need. Get your paper. You're gonna have some poster boards. Get your magazines. If you got magazine, get your scissors. Get your ink pens. Get your marker, crayons, whatever that you're gonna use for your vision board. And yeah, when you get finished doing your vision board, pencil, yeah, yep. And whatever that you have, bring it along, and we could come in here and have a good time in here. Yep. So whatever that it is, get your vision. Yeah, like I said, if you have your vision board, get your pen, your paper, scissors, crayons, whatever that it is. We're gonna come out and talk. But I wanted to come out today and talk on pour back into yourselves, because if we're not pouring back into ourselves, we're not gonna be good for nobody else. We gotta learn that. We gotta learn that He's real. God is real. He's there for us. He loves us all. I am a Christian. This is a Christian faith channel. And yeah, I'm a woman of God. I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys. This also is a basket making channel, but it's also a diverse channel. I do baskets. That's another thing I'll show you guys. I do gift baskets on here, but I also talk on here. So it's a diverse channel. These are some of the gift baskets that I do up for those that's basket makers. But this channel is not just geared towards baskets. It's also geared towards self-care, talking on different things on here. And that's what I'm going to be pouring in the year 2026, different things on here. So these are some of the gift baskets that I do up. So yeah, it's the gift basket channel, and it's also a diverse channel. So we talk on here and stuff like that. And we talk on here about different things. So if you are willing to learn and want to learn some new things, and learn how to make gift baskets and stuff like that, you want to come on here and talk, we pray on here. This is the diverse channel. So yes. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in, Bailey. How are you? Yeah, we're just talking on pouring into yourself, because sometimes we pour into other people, but we never pour back into ourselves. And I'm learning now how to pour back into me, because if I'm not good, you feeling depressed? Yeah, it's a lot of depression going on, but we just pray that God removes that depression. And like I said, find something to do. If you have a journal, take that. How you doing? Welcome in, Macy. How are you? Amen. Yeah, get you a journal. This Friday, I'm going to be doing between 5 and 6 o'clock. I'm going to be coming on here on live, and I'm going to be doing a vision board party. So if you are interested in joining the vision board party, it's free. You can come in. This is one of the vision boards I did way back then, but we're going to be doing up a new vision board for 2026. So this one is an old one. Yep, this one here. Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna come on and do some new subscriber here. Oh, new subscriber, welcome in. Yeah, we're just talking on here. Like I said, this is a diverse channel here. I come on, I talk on different things and stuff like that. And we rebuke anything that's negative. Any negative comments, you will get blocked. So I'm letting you know. Yeah, I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys about pouring into yourself. Yep, if Jesus rose Lazarus from the dead after 4 days later, we have the same spirit. If you believe, he said, the things I'll do, you will do if you believe. Yeah, and you're right. Yeah, whatever that, yeah, yep. And I am a believer. I'm a strong believer. I'm a woman of God. I'm just telling my testimony here, of things that God has brought me from. Yeah, he rose Lazarus from the dead. Yeah, so he rose Lazarus. Yeah, and he's going to raise us. Ezekiel, the book of the dry bones, when he went down into the valley of dry bones, he said, Lord, can these bones live again? We can live again. Yeah, God's pouring into us. So, yeah, I'm going to come out on this Friday. We're going to have a vision board party. Bring your popcorn, bring your drinks, whatever that you have, your coffee, your tea. And we're going to, do a vision board up, write down the things that you want God to do for 2026. I'm looking for God to do new things in the year 2026. It's going to be a vision board, online vision board party. And it's going to be hosted this Friday by me, the host, Rochelle, here, Miss Rochelle. And it's going to be between 5 and 6 that I'm going to host this vision board party. So if you're interested, get you some paper, get you some scissors, get you some glue, Bring your coffee, your tea, your popcorn, whatever, and we can come in here together. Bring your old magazine. If you got old magazine books, you can bring those. We'll do it this Friday. Matter of fact, start off this Friday in the new year. Like I said, this was an old one. This was my health journey vision board, but I was able to meet that criteria on there. So yeah, you guys, you gotta love on you. Take the time out for yourself. Don't allow other people to, like I was saying before, dump their trash on you when they going through stress and burdens. Oh, we'll call this person. We know who can get a prayer through. We know this person can do this. No, I'm not Jesus. I didn't die on no cross. I'm not going to carry nobody. I'm carrying me at this time, because a lot of times we carry everybody else and we leave ourselves out. That's what I'm saying. Don't allow yourself to go on empty for no one. Allow God to use you. Allow God to bless you and things like that, because we all have a purpose. God give us all a purpose. So whatever that purpose is that God has for you, make sure that it lines up with what God has, for you. Make sure that God is in it. Anything that you do, make sure God is in it. We don't want flesh in it. We want God in it. We want God to bless us and things like that. So like I said, when I look back over my life, I just said, Lord, I thank you for it. And yeah, I just wanted to come out today and give you guys those words of encouragement. Like I said, if you yeah, we just gotta trust them. Is to, because love, if we don't have relationship with God, we can love people. But if we have relationship with God, we can love people. Yeah, and that's why I say I study in my word, I pray, I meditate, I do the things that I got to do. Yeah, the Bible say meditate day and night on Him, and sometime it get through the word is in your heart. A church is just a building where you fellowship and worship at, but you are the church because you is inside of you. Whatever that it is, it's inside of you. Whatever that, it is, God is, He's there for us. Just know that God is there. Yeah, He's love, Jose. Yes, He is. Yep. And if you love, and if you got Christ in your life, you're gonna love, because the Bible says He's love. And if Jesus is love, we know that we gotta love. We gotta love. That's what I was just saying too. Forgiving those that have done you wrong and stuff like that. Even though, it may hurt, just forgive. The Bible said forgive. Forgive. Forgive those who have, despitefully used you. Forgive them not, for they know not what they do. We know, and things like that. But yeah, get you a journal. If you got a journal at home, if you got a turn that down, Mel. If you got a journal at home, go in there and journal. Do the things that you got to do. Don't allow no one to steal your joy. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Yeah. Don't know, you guys. Yeah, know your worth. People. Okay, Jose says people missing.
Mommy, why are you putting in the kitchen?
People missing the whole point. People pray to go to heaven, not our God, because when you have a relationship with God, you have eternal life. John 17:3, to have eternal life is to know Him. Praise God. How you doing, Pamela? Hey. Yeah, this was in here just talking today on pouring back into yourself, pouring into yourself. Learning to pour into you. Just gonna make something real quick, you guys. I was just gonna, yeah, we was just talking on here, pouring back into yourself. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm making me a couple of French toast. I gotta eat something. Yeah, but yeah, we was just talking in here on pouring back into yourselves.
She made it first, so first.
You want some?
No.
Yeah,
I just want some cereal. I just want some cereal.
Yeah, because if we don't pour back into ourselves, we're not going to be good for others. That's what we was talking on today, Miss Pamela. Just pouring back into ourselves, and things like that. I know for so many years I had poured into others, and I'm learning now how to pour back into me, because if we don't pour back into ourselves, we're not going to be good for others. We got to learn how to fill our cup up, Yeah, I'm just making some French toast, making something so I'll cook dinner. But yeah, we gotta learn. Yep. Yeah, you're right, Jose. Yep. Eternal life. Yeah. Oh yeah, we all. Yep. The Bible said we all have sin that comes short.
I had a bad feeling about you. Mommy, I'm coming to the camera in a minute. I'll do my hair in a minute. I want cereal. See, it's how much because I'm never girl, because I'm
Yeah, I'm just making some French toast, you guys. For now, until I cook later. But yeah, we gotta learn how to pour back into ourselves. Because if we don't pour back into us, we're not gonna be good for others. That's what I'm learning now. How to take care of me. I've been holding in for so many years and stuff, and being so quiet and allowing people to just feel like they can just walk all over you, family members, so-called fake people and different stuff. No, it's time to pour back into you. I'm just making some French toast here. No, stop. No. Just wait. You ate already. Mommy didn't have nothing. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, how you doing, Miss Pamela? Yeah, I was just in here talking. I know yesterday I had went to Burlington for their sale that they had, but I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys today. Take time out for you. Don't allow people to take up all your space, all your energy, all your time. They stressing you out, draining you out, and different things. That's what I'm learning too. 2026 is getting ready to come. A new year coming. Just making a couple of French toast. How you doing, Miss Pamela? If you're still on, how you doing? Yeah, just making some French toast until I cook in a little while. But yeah, we're just talking on pouring back into yourself and things like that. Don't allow people to come in and try to, take everything that you have. Because sometimes people will try to come in and they'll take everything you have and then you won't have nothing left for yourself. Save yourself something. That's what I'm learning now. I got to save something for me. Yep. I'm just making some French toast here. Yeah, I'm just making my French toast over here. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, pour it back into yourselves, you guys. You know, learn to love on you because you only get one life to live. And that's what I'm learning now, how to pour back into me. I'm not running every time people tell me to run. I'm not doing everything. 2026 is a new year, a new Rochelle. Yeah. I'm good. How about you? Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Just in here making some French toast and just was talking a little bit. But I went out yesterday to Burlington and got a few things inside of there. Yeah, I was making some French toast now until I cook my food in a little while.
Can I have some?
You want French toast?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning to put me first and things. Like I said, this month is getting ready to go out. We almost out of here in this, and we'll be in a new year. Thursday be a new year. So yeah. So I said that on Friday, this Friday, if you're not doing nothing, if you want to join in, we're going to be having a vision board party on here. And if you got a poster at home, bring your poster, bring your magazines, whatever that you have, and we're going to do a vision board on here. So a vision board party for 2026. So if you got a because I did one last year. I did but a year before last, I did one, a vision board and stuff like that. A while now, but I'm gonna do up a new one. But yeah, yeah, making up some French toast over here, you guys. That's how my French toast is looking. Hold on, you guys. That's how my French toast is looking. I'm gonna put a little bit more cinnamon on it. Did you go out, Miss Pamela, for anything? Did you go out for the sale yet? Just making some French toast. That's another thing too. I cook on here. We have inspiration on here. I do baskets on here, so it's a little bit of different things that I do on here. So it's not just geared towards baskets. I do more than baskets. I also, you know, do other things too. Yeah. I mean, it's mainly geared towards baskets, but I also do motivation on here. Is a diverse channel, so it's different things. We have prayer on here, different stuff. So yeah.
yeah. So first thing I'm gonna need this line, and then you gotta just take one strand and bring that string down. And bring a brush. One strand up here. One strand. Pull it down into
No syrup on it?
Yes, 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 yes. And this is how I just did it. No, I'm not gonna show you. I am gonna wrap it up. It's really weird. This is gonna yes. Put that wig off. Oh, crap. Can you not put on a wig? It's not a wig. What did we get? Look.
Here.
I take one.
You gotta wash your hands because you got that conditioner on there. You gotta wash that stuff off. Yes, out now. Oh, you out now? Oh, okay. Oh, you okay? Yeah, I went to Burlington on yesterday and got some nice sets and stuff.
That's another way. That was two ways. So you gotta go out, and if you want to do it with your natural hair, yeah, I gotta know how to do it. Yeah, really. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You said you went out. Oh, okay. Oh, you out now? Okay. Yeah, me. I went out on yesterday. No, this is no more. That was the last one. That was this from yesterday. My same one. I didn't drink mine.
Wait, that's the last one?
Yeah.
Where's the last one?
I gave that last night. This one here is the one that I had earlier.
Give it to who?
How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, Masami. Welcome in. Yeah, I just had to get it something to eat real quick. But yeah, I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys. Just made some French toast. About pouring into yourselves and stuff like that. That's what I was talking on here today. Yeah. Oh, you say you out now? Okay. I know I went yesterday. Got quite a few things yesterday. Yeah. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, you going? Oh, you going out now? Okay. Oh, going out now. Okay. Me and Mel went out yesterday. It was towards the afternoon we went out. Yeah. Yeah, they had quite a few things in there at Burlington. Went in there. We just went to Burlington one store. Oh, you said you going out now? Okay. Hold on. Eating some French toast. Yeah. Yeah, you said you're going out now. Okay. I know me and Mel went out yesterday. It was kind of packed in there. They had more Christmas stuff. I didn't really get a lot of Christmas stuff. I got more stuff geared towards Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I was just talking about pouring, pouring back into yourselves. That's all I wanted to come out and talk on today. That was pretty good. Had some French toast. Eat your French toast while it's cold. I mean, while it's hot.
67.
When you,
Mine's over
when,
67.
where you get the backdrop? Oh, the backdrop, the Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I got that from off of Temu.
17, 18,
Off of Temu, I got it for $4 on Temu. You just put in Valentine's backdrops, and it'll come up. They got different ones. I got this one last year, so I took the other one, the flower one, I took down. So this, since I'm starting on Valentine's Day gifts, ooh, excuse me, I started to bring this one out now. But yeah, I got it off of Temu.
100, 150, 140.
Today, what I was doing was just starting to prepare some of my gift baskets in here.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh yeah, I got it. Yep,
10,
off of
12, 13,
yeah, off of Temu
14,
for $4. $4 off of Temu.
27,
No. Then you see them already cleaned up. You gotta get all this up. I just straighten up the unit.
28, 29,
Don't talk while you got stuff in your mouth.
I didn't talk.
Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it off of Temu. Ice cream sandwich. Yeah, I got it off of Temu. They had them on sale for $4. Oh, your boyfriend broke up? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Oh, you said you're sad and depressed. But my boyfriend broke up with me. That's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll get better. Just keep praying, it'll get better. Sometimes when God closes one door, He opens up another one. Yeah, yeah. Love you too. I'm about to get off in a minute. But yeah, you guys, I'm getting ready to end this live, but I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys. Um, and tell you guys, put yourself first. Don't allow other people to come in your life and dump trash on you. Know that you're loved. And, whatever that you're facing or going through, know that God is with you, all right? So I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.